Welcome. I am Giant of the Frost, and joining me as always for the love readings is medium Jenny Lee. And today we will be doing a love reading for Aries. So Aries for the month of October. If this is your first time to the channel, or if it's been a little bit, the way we do things is I will pull a card for masculine, and medium Jenny Lee, what will you do?
Pull a card for the feminine.
And we'll kind of look at them and balance each other and see how the cards from the masculine and feminine energy play off each other for love and relationship readings. All right, you ready to get started?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
I just had one flip out.
I just lost a bunch of them, so we're going to keep going. I would love to do an 8-card reading, but not for this segment.
Did you get a card yet?
Not yet. I'll let you know when I do. All right. Of course, I got a couple, but we'll take the one that'll up first here. All right, you want to go ahead?
I got a not so good card. This is the Five of Pentacles.
Okay.
She's out in the cold. Feeling a little worn down here.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? What'd you get?
Well, I got a pretty good one. I got for the masculine energy, I got the star.
Ooh, nice.
So hope, faith, healing, all those things. We have a wizard here who is has a cosmic energy behind her, who has a silver and a gold cup that she is able to pour from. A lot of flowing energy and water. So lots of water energy here. A lot of, as we get into it, some interesting stuff going on. Do you want to start with your reading first?
Yeah, bad news first. Okay. So the feminine here, we have on this card, we see a woman standing in the cold, snowy landscape. A long journey has taken all her energy and she feels exhausted and depleted. Her hair has turned into dry, knobby branches, and her wire dress displays her inner emptiness. The thorny rose in her hands. The thorny rose in her hands, which is sinking into a hole in the ground, symbolizes her painful loss and poverty. 5 windows above are shining their warm, welcoming light. They are symbols of hope and spiritual support. However, in her despair, she does not see that the help is available and therefore goes on with her desperate journey alone. Loss, poverty, hard times, misfortune, ill health, and struggles. But no matter what, there's always a sense of hope here. The light in the windows, which I was thinking was interesting because you were talking about a gold cup on your card, and it reminded me of the windows. And then your card has water. Mine has frozen water.
There's a lot of blue in both of them as well.
Yeah.
I have a very blue card.
All right. Well, you read yours. I have a feeling they're gonna be able to work some things out here.
Yeah. So for the masculine energy, you have been through a hard experience and are probably feeling pretty wrecked. The star promises much needed refreshment. Under its gentle light, your wounds are soothed, your mind calmed, your heart comforted. If you are blaming yourself or others, this is a good opportunity for forgiveness and healing. After the initial triage, when you can actually think again, you may realize that you feel lost, unsure of which way to go. Just as sailors navigated the seas by the stars, you will also find guidance here. The most important advice for the star is to be kind to yourself and not rush the healing process. Our culture barely condones taking a day off when sick, so most of us have a hard time taking the time to actually heal, whether that be physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Find your guiding light. Find your star. So I feel like the masculine and the feminine here are both coming out of a situation where they're just kind of depleted. Maybe they've kind of lost their direction, but there is for the masculine here, there is going to be guidance. And so if you're in a relationship right now, Aries, or if you have that special someone, now is the time to maybe, once you find your way, maybe take someone's hand and help lead them as well. And so I almost feel like this card is really kind of speaking to an established relationship, because it almost feels like this masculine and feminine energy have gone through something together, because they're both kind of feeling the same and kind of seem to be kind of in the same spot. And whether that happens to be the case or not, I think it's going to be important for these two to work together.
And I thought it was interesting that your card was continuously talking about guiding lights.
Yeah.
And mine has the windows that are lit up.
Yeah.
And the snowflakes look like stars to me.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's like both of the cards have things that are reflecting each other.
There's a lot of similarities, which makes me think that this is something that these two people have kind of gone through together. Or maybe they're being connected. So maybe they've gone through this together, or maybe they found themselves. Maybe they are going to find each other because they are kind of in a similar state.
Yeah, maybe because they went through something similar.
And so
no matter what, there's both of them have very hopeful things if you're willing to look for it.
Yeah. And they're both going to need, both of you are going to need to do a little work as well. Maybe it's getting over a past relationship. Maybe that's kind of repairing wounds and needing that emotional healing. But once you find the star, once you find the light, follow it. Follow it.
Yeah. And the feminine just needs to turn around so she can see it.
Yep. Just needs to turn around. Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. So thank you everyone who stopped by for this reading for Aries.
For Aries.
And we will see you all next time.
Bye-bye.